Hello and welcome everybody to the Soldiers Field Soccer Stadium on the campus of Harvard University in Boston for the home opener for the Boston Breakers as they take on the visiting Houston Dash. Houston in the orange, you see Morgan Bryan right there in the middle, getting things going for the Dash, and the 2015 home schedule is underway for Boston here at Soldiers Field Stadium. Now all the way through, McCaffrey onside has Ezerike joining the play. Leaves it for Rafina's shot, and Henninger a diving stop. It punches it out of play. It'll be a corner kick for the Breakers, but a great setup. 23-9 in the 4-1 loss. Low liner trying for the header. Loose at the top of the 6. Players hitting the ground, and it finds its way in the net. Breakers score. It's 1-0.
A great goal by the Boston Breakers.
Not exactly sure who got the final touch on it. The way they're celebrating, it may have been Verdoya. Maybe even Julie King, who was in there in the mix, who had her first pro goal last year.
But that's just the opportunities the corner kicks really present. And it was Julie King. It was Julie King. Great goal by her. Great for her to get involved in the offense. You know, as a defender, sometimes it's really, really nice to feel what it's like to score. And
Breakers won the final matchup. It was the final game of the season, August the 17th, a 1-0 win for Boston over Houston in 2014. Rafina plays it off into space herself. Rafina with that speed to Ezerike, gets it by Henninger, 2-0 Breakers.
And that's just, you know, a picture-perfect goal. Rafina using her speed to get past the defense, and Ezerike, just the one touch, that's all you really need. And those two, it's, as the season continues, those two and McCaffrey, you're going to look to see how they work together. But just Rafina explodes down the sideline.
I called it wrong. My apologies.
That's McCaffrey.
McCaffrey. Well, I'm getting mixed up with all the speed, but have it on both sides of the field. Give the assist to McCaffrey. The goal does go to Ezerike. Either way, though, whether it's Rafina or McCaffrey, it's McCaffrey, but fantastic play, fantastic speed. Oh, high cross, and a header is in. And Houston's on the board, and just as I said, McDonald has been bottled up. She heads it in from Ojai, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, McDonald, I think, just kind of snuck past the defense, and she was there for that header. But, you know, one thing, she is 6 foot.
Exactly.
6 feet tall, so that head is a dangerous weapon on her part, and she was our player to watch for the game. Great cross, too.
Yeah, you see Ojai, just a quick touch from left to right, and just got Evans going the wrong way, and it opened. And McDonald is onside. Nair try to knock it down to the line. It bounces in. Coleman couldn't get there. It counts. 2-2.
Yeah, and I think, you know, McDonald was open on that. On that side. Oh, look at those moves. You know, McDonald was open on that far side, and when we've talked about all game, she has that speed. If you look at her, she was already past Pathman, and I think maybe the Boston Breakers defense wanted an offsides call. They didn't get it. Alyssa Nair came out, and for McDonald, it was an easy touch.
At the collision level, Stephanie McCaffrey at BC. Saw both Pathman and Bryan, as that will find its way into the goal for a 3-2 Breakers lead.
Yeah, they're all hugging Coleman, but actually I think it knocked off a Houston Dash player into the back of the net. If we look at it here.
You are correct. Carly Lloyd got the last touch into the goal.
That's tough. That's a tough break, but you know what? That might be the energy, the momentum that Boston needs to kind of finish this one out.
Time winding down. Pathman, and there's the final whistle. The Breakers win their home opener, beating Houston tonight 3-2. Goals from King and Ezerike, also an own goal from Houston. And both of Houston's goals coming from Jessica McDonald. The difference ends up being that own goal